Just making sure everything gets clicked in. Give me 1 second, guys, and we'll start our day. Alright, looks like we're almost there. One last little click, and we'll be good. And we're good. Alright, guys. So, as I was saying, we're going to go do some simple rep runs. Obviously, you can farm quite a few items, too, by doing this. But my main goal is the reputation. Although, to start it off, I am going to go in and I'm going to bang out a quick dungeon real fast. Because I want to get... I'm still going for the what's it called? The ashes. More than likely I'm not going to get it, but look, we're going to try it anyways. I now have 8 characters max level. I think I told you guys that I got the rogue done. And by the way, sorry for the delay of me getting back into the game. It's been hectic past like week, and I've been trying to get everything settled up and trying to get some bills taken care of and what not. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so we're gonna go. Hopefully, take care of ashes real quick. We're gonna fly over there. Maybe we'll get a shot and actually get it. I know with the new adjusting that they're gonna be doing with the dungeon runs and raid runs for farming. I was talking to a friend. Was talking about how it will be dropping down to only 35 runs per week, which will limit our running abilities. So what I want to do is I want to hit the hardcore runs as fast and hard as possible, such as Ashes, Invincible, things of that nature. There's a couple other ones I want to see if I can sneak in and try to grab some shots at. After I'm done with the Ashes, I'm going to go do the Raven Lord, and then we're just going to farm the crap out of that dungeon. It takes me like 3 or 4 minutes to get through it. There's usually a pretty good amount of mobs in it to kill. And it has the chance of the Raven Lord and Heroic only, I believe. Let me just double check, though. I'm pretty sure the Raven Lord's only on Heroic. There we go. Type in Raven. Raven Lord, here it is. Yeah, it's gotta be Heroic. Definitely still want to try to get that, though. Which one's this one? Oh, yeah, yep. I do need to bring up my reps for a couple of these really cool ones. I can't get that. It's in the game shop. What's good, lady? What's good? I was just telling people, if you didn't get a chance to see, we are going to do some serious rep runs. With that, we'll be able to farm a few items that will help auction. I know I got a few items in the auction house that are selling right now, but it also gives me rep items like yeah, I figured you at work. The Sunfire, what are they? Sun Fury, the rings in the books that you can turn in for rep gains. Yeah, these are sold out, right? Yeah, I don't even need them. Alright, cool. Anyway, I get a lot doing these, so I might as well farm those up. See if I can't, boost a little bit of potential on the rep there. Get those guys maxed out. Rep. Give me 1 second. I'm just moving. I thought it would be comfortable that way, but it is not. Alright. There we go. Alright. Let me just make sure you guys are focused in the right way there. Yeah, perfect. Alright, cool. Yeah, I've been boosting some reps in Outlands right now. Seem to be having connection issues today, too. That's great. Let me see if there's some things I can get rid of real quick, guys. Sorry about this. I can probably shut that down. Hey, Tommy, can you stop, please? I get it, but you're making a lot of noise bashing that around. Please stop. Yeah, thank you. Let me see. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. I said no. No, please stop. Yeah, there's. I'm really dreading doing those, to be totally blunt, because I know you gotta farm up quite a bit. Right now, let's see here. Yeah, I got only Thrall Bars Exalted right now. Um, I'm revered with the Shatar though, so that's pretty cool, and the Scryers. Hopefully, by the end of this dungeon run, or these runs that I'm gonna do today, I should be able to max out and get the last bit of XP for those, because I found out there's actually a lot more chances for good rep gains than I realized by just running dungeons over and over and over again. I always felt that they wouldn't give me enough, but no, they've been doing pretty good. Alright, so let's go into here real quick. See if we can't get ashes real quick. We're already in the area, we might as well. I have not done Molten Core in a hot minute. I won't lie about that one. My plan is on the next reset, I am going to start. I'm going to make a list of raids I have to do each day on each tune for like chances on certain things, obviously the materials and whatnot, and the reps, and the fact of drop mounts and obviously transmogs and the list goes on. We all know that, but I'm gonna sit down probably. I don't know. Maybe I'll do it on Sunday night. Sunday night, I think I'll have a little bit of free time, a little bit. So what I'll do is I'll sit down and I'm gonna make a schedule for each day of what we're gonna do on my tunes. Yeah, I also have the app that you gave me for the phone. I use that a lot. My main thing is I have to sit there and actually go through what I've already got, what I need to, what days I'm going to hit what, how long I'm going to play each day, because I got to set up a schedule, one for streaming, and two for just my life in general, because I don't want to start neglecting the game a little bit, because I definitely have plans that I want to get done. So I need to make a schedule because I got to start streaming more. I kind of can't say slacked, but I definitely let a couple days pass where I could have been streaming that I didn't, and I was too busy trying to catch up certain things, and I'm getting closer to catching up things. Hopefully soon too. I do have a plan in the near future if everything goes to plan, so I don't want to go too deep into detail. Oh, yeah, but there's certain mount runs I'm not. I'll talk to you about this one later. I want to go after while the mount, or not the mount, I want to go after the rarest mounts right now, like Invincible and what's it called, Ashes and stuff like that, and try to get those to drop quickly while I have multiple tunes and there's no weekly run lock, like we were talking the other day, how it's going to be dropped to like 35, only 35 runs you can do for farming and whatnot. I want to make sure that I can, try to get those before then so I can do regular farming versus mount farming for impossible mounts and whatnot, basically. So I'll tie myself up a little bit with more runs. Because in the end, I want to have 12 max tunes running all the time. So we'll see. I'll explain later. But anyways, back to what I was saying. I'm going to set up a schedule. We're going to set up a schedule. And in the future, if I can get a plan, get everything straightened out that I am working towards, we'll be able to improve the stream a lot better. I'm going to get a couple things set up for it so that it can increase my camera, my lag, obviously. That happens every now and then. And, yeah, you get what I mean by, yeah. I know it's kind of hard to explain to go into full detail. I just want to make sure, though, I try to get the big ones first. Anyways, and as I was saying, I'm thinking about getting, like, a nice camera or something for the stream. I want to get out a nice layout so that you guys can have options and stuff that are a little bit nicer and clean cut looking, less distracting. I'm also going to get a, if all goes to plan, I'm going to get my logo set up for my channel. that's really exciting. I have somebody I'm talking to about that. And I'll have my logo set up for this. I'm going to get a little bit of merch set up. I have a friend working on that actually right now as we speak, which is really badass. Not sure how many people would want my merch, but you know, might as well have it, right? You never know. All right. Do, 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 do. I really wish the rep gains came from in here, but they really don't. I know what's the one. Probably one of my biggest fears is I think what Black Temple has rep gains associated with running it. That one I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit dreading, just because it's such a long ass raid as is. I'm not sure if it's longer than ICC, but it feels it. Yeah. And that's the thing. I know I need to do it, and I'm really dreading that. I'm thinking what I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to just focus on the reps on my Death Knight. There'll be certain ones I may target afterwards. I have a bunch of different alts that have professions that I'm a recipe kind of guy. I like having all those cool recipes. So there might be, like, reps that I will go after on my Paladin because he's an inscription and enchanting. So he might, you know, he'll be a certain person that will target only certain factions and whatnot, just so I can get those extra recipes that are locked up. Knowing my luck, of course, Blizzard will make my account bound reps at that point by the time I just finish it, and it'll be useless. But we're gonna do it anyways. Especially as you know, I want to have as many recipes, be able to make as much stuff as I want from every single expansion that's still available. That's one of my end dreams in a way. Gives the options for people to be able to get transmogs from me and everything too that they may want from older gear, which is always fun. Yeah. Just let these guys kill themselves. There we go. Now I can farm. Or loot. Alright, cool. Now I can go kill the big guy and done a full farm anyways this. Yeah, a lot of junk. But I got a couple cool recipes, it seems. Let's see, I got a recipe for jewel crafting. Tailoring. Soulbound, can't use it. Alright. This one I could. I might already have it saved, but I can't, like, already put in my, that's the belt it'll give you. It's kind of nice. Simple, but nice. Anyways, we'll figure it out. We'll get, all the different recipes throughout all these ones. That one, recipes don't drop too bad, and well, at least I've had really good luck on getting recipes to drop, so hopefully it continues that way. Sorry, guys. There we go. And we're in here. There we go. First wave right there. Might as well send a fucking bolt at him while I go kill everything else. Guild Bank? Yeah, I emptied it and sold it and put it all in the auction house. Trying to fill it up for, to be honest, after I do runs like this is going to be a farming week, we have so much shit in the Guild Bank, we can't put any important, actually good stuff in there, so yes, I did empty the Guild Bank and put it on the auction house, see if we can get it, wait a second, this guy right here. But I'll fill it back up in a matter of a day or two. And I also have a lot of my recipes that I've been saving, put into what's it called? I sent them to each one of my tunes, and they're in their own private banks. Oh, for what? Like transmogs? My bad. Or for one of your tunes. If that's the case, I apologize. Most of the gear that's in there, that's Lobby gear, is all gear 60 and up. I don't think I had any gear that was in there that was, let's say, level 45 or anything like that. All of it was max level for each expansion. But if you want one, whatever sells doesn't sell, I'll put it right back into the guild bank for a couple days, and I'll let you pick through it. It should be returned tomorrow. Oh, well, either way, like I said, I'm going to put it all back in whatever doesn't sell. I was just trying to empty the guild bank because it was getting a little over flooded with stuff. I had a lot of low gear and whatnot. So basically what I'll do is I'll let you look through it. If there's something you can use, take it. At that point, if not, I'm probably going to disenchant it. Just so I can make some room. Because we have so much freaking gear in there because of my runs, my farming runs. It's ridiculous. It's okay? Alright, I'll just disenchant it then if it comes back. Put the mats in the guild bank. I hate this one part of this thing. Come on. There we go. If I got a bow, I'll check and see if I got any nice bows in there. There we go. Alright, cool. Let's see if... Wouldn't it be awesome if Ashes dropped right now? I'd probably literally... I'm not even gonna lie. I'd scream like a little girl. I know it's not gonna drop, but I like to think it's going to drop. I love how they did this, though, where all the windows shattered out. Boom. I remember the first time I saw that, it blew my mind. Oh, shit. Yeah, my hunter doesn't have many transmogs either. I gotta get him farming. Honestly, if I just farmed on each one of my tunes each week, I would have crazy amounts of golden items. It's crazy how much I could farm. But it would take just so long. I know it. Damn. Well, it was worth a try. All right. Now let's get the hell out of here. We'll go after the Raven Lord real quick. And then I'll run that a couple times in there because that has some rep I got to build up to. Although, you know what? Let me check this real quick. I got 9,800 reputation. How's my shit? I could probably max that out though. You know, let's max out the Shatar real quick. It's gonna take 3,500 to run. It would take about 7 runs through this to max out. That's not that bad. That would take about 25 minutes. Each run takes me, well, maybe a little more than 25 minutes. Probably take about half hour, but still. We'll max out the Shatar if we can. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't have a lot of rogue transmogs. I don't have a lot of shaman transmogs. And my druid I'm starting to slowly build, but even he's a little bit lacking, but it's not like a really, really bad lacking situation there. It's just, it could be better. My Death Knight obviously has tons of them because I farmed so much with him. Like I said, my druid's starting to build up. My paladin has a good amount of transmogs, but I think, to be safe, I could probably say he's the one that I farmed or played the most. Shatter or Shatrath or no, it's the one that's right out here. There's a dungeon over here I can pick out. I'm doing that and oh, what's it called? I'm drawing a blank on the name. The goblins, the Bilgewater Cartel, or whatever the hell it is. Whatever. I'm doing the goblin rep while doing this dungeon for the rep. This has one of the fastest mobs to no, the Shatterer or something like that. It's Shatar or whatever. The Shatar. I'm trying to build up the Shatar. I'm at the not the Shattered Sun. No, it's the Shatar. In here, the one, the Botanica has the rep for the Shatar, and I've gone from, I think I was friendly with them to revered yesterday by doing like 10 runs or something like that. Yeah. I have no idea what that rep will even get me. Probably just a tabard, and that, if that's lucky, but something on the list to get done, right? And I'm building up my Bilgewater Hotel, so. And actually, you make about per run. I'm doing about 400 to 500 gold per run on this, so it's a pretty decent run. Like, I'm not saying it's the best gold to run in the process, but if you're gonna do it, might as well get some extra little bonuses out of it. No, not the Shatari side guard either. It's literally the Shatar. The Shatar right here. But a Shatrath City. It's right underneath the Scryers. There we go. Probably, like I said, a very useless rep to actually build, but it will add to my what is that, 50 reps you need for that achievement. Yeah, the Shatar. Each kill gets about 12 what's it called, reps for it. I'm farming the Botanica. There we go. Oh. According to everything I've read online and watched the articles, they said this one is the best dungeon for building up your faction reps because it actually comes up to 35. If I remember, a 3,500 rep each run. If you do it on the other ones, the closest one is 2,600. So this one does beat it just a little bit for time frame. You know, it's a faster run. It's more mobs for a quicker time frame. I can send you the link if you want to watch it. They have the video and they have it on a like written guide, if you will. What do you mean it's only till honored? Because I'm already past honored with this and still gaining rep. I'm on revered for both of my factions I'm leveling with this. I'm getting 12 and 15 rep per kill. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I was literally watching the or reading about it yesterday, trying to find out. I had a long ride ahead of me yesterday, so I just sat there on the long ride and just sat there listening to how they recommend to build your rep gains the best way. Nah, this one's all the way up to Exalted. I've already Exalted Orgrimmar through it. Although that one I was already like 3/4 of the way maxed out on Revered. So that one took me like one run. But yeah, you can get up to Exalted on this doing it. At least from what I understand. It might stop me on the Shatar at like, what would it be? 20,999. It is possible. But I haven't seen it. And according to the article, like I said, it said that this one has the most rep gain for the shortest amount of time. This was considered the best run for doing it. Like I said, if you want, I'll send you the link to it. It's got basically almost every rep that you can earn in a dungeon on there. If it's not obtainable to build a rep through the dungeon, then they obviously don't include it. But this one is considered the #1 for factions and for maxing it out quicker with the tabards. That's my main thing. I'm just trying to get the main factions taken care of at this point first, because I haven't bothered on this guy. I never really wore the tabards, and I didn't do the quests obviously on it. Oh yeah, let me just kill that real quick. Where's the other one? I know he's around here somewhere. No? Not gonna pop him. Alright, whatever. Skyguard, no. I'm literally just doing this for the rep gains as of yet, right now. I haven't even really promoted anything else. The one I'm not looking forward to farming is what, the Underbog? Not Underbog. That's BFA. It's the one where you got to go down into the water and swim into, basically. I'm trying to remember what it's called off the top of my head, but maybe it is Underbog, and Underrod is the one I'm in the new one, and I'm not thinking of it through. But nope. Yeah, like I said, I'll eventually get there. Mounts are not my main focus as of the second. I know that's pretty hard for you to believe, lady, as you're obsessed with mounts. Alright, actually, give me a second. Let's see. Let me do this. I want to sell some of my items real quick. I forgot to switch them out or sell them out after that last one. Like I said, it gives you a pretty good amount of gold too for doing this. It's quick, easy. No, I know you are. But, and right now you're focusing on mounts, which nothing wrong with that at all. It's just not my focus right this second. There we go. There we go. So, should have done this after my last, when I ran through to get ashes, but, you know, take care of it now. You'd be surprised how much these items sell for, or how quickly these items sell for. I was surprised to find some of them selling fairly fast. Like I only put a few items on, or put all my for my runs from this one dungeon I ran through 7 times. Sorry, no, 10 times. I ran through 10 times last night. From all the items that were not soulbound, I put them on the auction house. Probably had about 100 items. Probably about 20 of them sold overnight, which totally threw me off because I did not expect anybody to be highly about it. But whatever comes back, I might put. Maybe I'll put them on the auction house for one last round, if you will, certain items at least, and then whatever's left over after that, I'll sell them or I'll disenchant them for the mats. All right, so that's all organized. Let me just throw that right there, that right there, and that there. And like I said, this run is actually really fast. I'm actually gonna. I don't think there is a bonus for doing it on heroic, but I'm gonna do my one heroic run for here. See if there's any extra bonuses for doing it. I know there is in Wrath. Wrath, you get the bonuses for it being in heroic, but then that one's gonna take a while. So once I get to Wrath of the Lich King, I'm going to farm Battered Hilt while going after Rep through the tabards. And the way you can do that is go into what's it called, Heroic Pit of Sauron, and literally just don't kill any bosses. Just keep going through and cleaning out all the trash, and then reset. Do it again and again. I'm hoping I can get maybe 2 Battered Hilts to drop. If only one drops, I'm definitely learning it. I want that transmog. I love the Battered Hilt. I had it on my old account. I miss it. So when I get the chance, I'm going to relearn that. But if I can get a second one to sell it, those things are right now in this realm, I think are selling for around 50k, which isn't a huge number in the grand scheme of things for things you could farm up, but it's really nice, a little chunk, and people typically buy it. They like that weapons transmog. It's not like you can find anything else like it, really. You know what I wish they would do? Maybe someday we'll see it. Usually you could take old weapons, or like let's say there was just an item that you really liked some of the abilities of. Like it had a chance on hit to cause a shield. What's stupid thing. And you could modernize it to a newer weapon and keep the same look, obviously, and just upgrade it. Like you just fell in love with that one weapon, you never really want to part from it in a way. There was a enhancement ability you could do to upgrade it to the current level. I think that'd be cool. Like if that had been the case, the Battered Hilt, every expansion I would be upgrading it to the max ability just because of the fact I loved the Battered Hilt weapon. Something about it. It's probably just because of my memories with it, but even in certain games, major characters, major players, or whatnot always have a favorite weapon. What? What are you shaking your head about? I love the Battered Hilt. I'm still waiting for your answer, lady. Yeah, it doesn't look like it really gives, well, maybe a small boost. I don't know, let me go back up and look. Oh yeah, it gives me like 3 extra per for Shadow, but that's it. That's not a big deal. Yeah, I understand. They're also weeding out of those systems. I'm just saying I would always like it because think about major characters. They have one weapon. They don't switch them out each expansion for the most part. They love their one weapon. Like instead of legendary weapon per se, make them the favorite weapon of that character. I would do that in a heartbeat. Maybe it's overly expensive. Maybe it's something you really don't want to do. But all it does is that, like, if you pay a certain amount of gold, or if you have a profession that can do it, you can upgrade them to current content. That's all I'm saying. I would love that. Plain and simple. I'm not asking for special abilities such as, like, you know, uh, giving it a slot that you have to add. You can add items in. No, make it a basic weapon. Like, they could take my weapon right now and do it. Yes and no. It's not what I'm talking about. This is not an RNG system. It doesn't put it above and beyond everything else if you just get that lucky drop. No, it's a weapon that you can upgrade to current content. Does it mean it's going to be your best weapon ever? No. Does it mean that it will get you through? Absolutely. There's a balancing way to do that, fairly simple. It's just, how do you, make it for each and every weapon and everything like that. I can get that complexity, but still, not Warforged, not Titan upgrading. That's not what I'm talking about, not even close. I'm talking about taking my original Battered Hilt from Wrathful Lich King, each expansion, working my ass off to make it so that's current. Okay, but this isn't a system that's even close to that, so you can't say people would like it or hate it because nobody's ever had this system. It's not Warforging, it's not Titan system, and stuff like that. I hate those systems too because those are based off of major RNG and they constantly don't make sense. You don't know if it's always the best option. It was definitely mistreated. I'm saying I have a sword I've had in my account. Let's say it's been sitting in my guild bank, but it has no real purpose. But that's the thing. Only one item you could do it to. Sword. I'm not saying everything else. And it doesn't mean that a new sword design is going to come out that somebody's going to be like, oh, fuck, I love that design, and give up their old design. They absolutely can do it. It's not a mandated thing. That's what I'm telling you. That's what makes it different. You don't need to do it. You can absolutely move on. You could find a better sword or a better weapon, but maybe you're like me who has that nostalgia thing that absolutely has that sentimental value attached to it. You know what I mean? That's it. But transmogging is not the exact same weapon. That's what I'm saying. It's giving an appearance of it, but it's not the exact weapon. If you have the Battered Hilt, you technically could have that Battered Hilt weapon still sitting in your guild bank, and yet you can have everything else look like it. It's not the same exact thing. That's what I'm saying. There's ways I think would be better. All right. Rate difficulty. Let's go back to normal. That's what I'm saying. It's not even something most people do. It's something I would do. That's all I was saying. Something I wish they would do. I'm not saying they're going to. I'm not saying anything like that. But it's a very plausible situation. And I'm obsessed with my Battered Hilt. What was it? The Quell or whatever it is. I love that weapon. Doesn't mean everybody else is going to? No. Absolutely not. I know people that, still love their Legion weapon, but, they're kind of useless. There we go. You don't have the Battered Hilt? I used to on my old account. I got it when it was current. It was my raiding weapon. I loved it to death. It was on my death knight. I honestly, I missed that weapon. I always loved the look of it. We got it as a random drop in a dungeon finder. It just happened to pop. Me and my ex got it to drop. We both rolled on it. She was a hunter. Could she have equipped it? I think at that time hunters hadn't lost their melee weapon. She could have, but she looked at me and she goes, "You're a death knight. It's kind of your thing." And I'm like, all right, cool. So I took it. I was so pumped about it. And because we contemplated even selling it for the gold, but at the time, it was like 5,000 gold. I ended up selling Serenite. I used to farm Serenite, so I used to take Serenite and turn it over into titanium bars. And I just sold her. I just gave her a ton of titanium to sell. But anyways, See, that's one of the ones I have not bothered with. I have not bothered with any of the legendary weapons like that, and I really want to. I just never did, and it's kind of depressing. Like, I would love Thunder Fury. See, I would do it just to have it. I would do it just for the, idea of, hey, I got it. Plus, I think you can use them in time walking, can't you? If there was ever like a time walking back to Thunder Fury was classic, right? It wasn't TBC if I remember right. So yeah, you should be able to, if they had a time walking for the raids back then, you could do it. You could wear it again. Because a couple people are wearing the when they go into TBC time walking. I've heard they've been using the Warglaives. And you say you're a completionist. Just saying, that's not very not completed. There we go. What do you need to do in that? Oh, ICC. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, but we could also do it on your Horde, on your Paladin. We almost had it, but then we had to give up because we had things going on. Oh, I thought you were talking about the achievement mount there. My bad. We still got to get that done if you haven't yet. I got to do it on 10 man to get that mount. The hell is that? Oh, I don't watch TikTok, lady. For the death charger mount. I don't think I've done that either. Yeah, it's something I should probably try to go for eventually. I know, I still need to go after, what is it, Frostmourne there when it drops, yeah. Comes with Shadowmourne or whatever it is. I just never seen that drop. I think I gotta have a quest done before it will even show up, though. There we go. Anyways, oh, I know which one you're talking about. I never bothered with it. Really should, though. Alright, dude, stop. I'm tired of these dudes attacking me all the time. Annoying as all hell. Yeah, I gotta find out how to get the Shadowmourne to shards or whatever it is, the shard of Frostmournes or whatever the hell it's called. To drop. The amount of times I've killed the Lich King should have dropped to I think it has a higher chance to drop than Invincible does. This is so bad. But I'm about to get my next Exalted with So Bilgewater will be the next one that'll get Exalted Witch, which will be done by the next and by the end of this one. Cool. Yep, reset the instance, perfect. And then after this, I'll move on to my next wrap. The only one I need to go get the tabard for, and I keep forgetting to do, is it yeah, Thunder Bluff. Well, honestly, I don't even spend any time in Thunder Bluff unless I have to. They are, but remember, the Lich King also was known for dropping it too at the end of the raid when you kill him. It was his legendary weapon you can drop when you kill him. And you reforge it, you purify it, and reforge it. The Legion quest was also based off of the idea of what they did for the end of the Wrath. But yeah, there was. I'll look it up. Actually, hold on. I might be able to look it up right from here. Hold on. Adventure guide, home, raids, Wrath of the Lich King, ICC. Let's see if I can pull it up. Oh, they did take it out? Damn, that sucks. That would have. I remember when they used to be in there. I remember seeing somebody actually get it in the quest chain for it. It was ridiculous. They took it out, really? That sucks. Well, I guess I'm never gonna get that. Unless they bring back Wrath of the Lich King Classic. I really hope they do. I don't really play Classic. If they bring out the TBC Classic version, maybe I'll go play that. It wouldn't, but it is. Sometimes they leave stuff in that doesn't make sense for a bit. I was gonna say, but if they bring back a Wrath Classic, I'm definitely gonna be playing a lot of that. I loved Wrath of the Lich King. That was my jam. Definitely would tick off people in PvP again because I used to love my Death Knight PvP. Oh, my inventory's full. Well, damn, I probably should have done something about that. Let me do this real quick though. Alright, give me 1 second. Sorry, guys, I did not plan this one through. Well, dismiss you. I don't even know why I have you out still. And boom. Let me just do something real quick, guys. Where is my tabards? I know they're in here somewhere. I'm getting them misplaced. Holy. Okay, you know what? Why am I missing them? Oh, here they are. All right, so I've done that one. I think that's the next one. Hold on, let's make sure. Yeah, I already know, man. The problem is how I'm streaming. That won't work. I have to pay for it, and I'm not doing that right this second. So that's how I'm doing it. And then I just link it over. Oh, let's see here. Crap. Where's my reps? Where's my reps? Where's my reps? There we go. Dark Spear is actually the next one I wanted to bang out. Where's my Dark Spear? Let's get rid of. Oh, I do have no thumbs off. Bilgewater is done. Dark Spear. There we go. Cool. Spell book. It's my regular spell books. There we go. Cool, 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 cool. Alright, so now I can start getting some of this bag space emptied out real fast. I have way too much, too many items in here right now. There we go. Sorry about this, guys. I meant to clean it out earlier and I just totally forgot. Not a big deal. Alright, and then, yep, clean out these. And then, and boom, boom. Alright, reorganize it again real quick. There we go, perfect. Boom, and boom. There we go, come on. I love when it tells you soulbound items can't go in, but then, you know, you're not even clicking soulbounds at that moment. Alright, boom. Yeah, I'm using restreams so that I can cover a couple places at once. Because I have a couple friends that watch from different angles. And unless I pay restream to send it to my Facebook thing there, it won't work out right. So that's why I'm doing it this way. I'm not really even trying to stream through Facebook like that. It's just so a couple of my friends can see and then jump on Twitch. Almost done. Oh shit, that tab's full. There we go. There we go. There we go. Alright, now this last little page. Let me just make sure everything is moved out of the way. Alright, cool. Again, sorry about that, guys. Now it's kind of boring to watch me resort out everything, but and now that I have my next rep working, I can do shows an experience bar. Oh no, I don't want to show that as an experience bar just yet. Actually, there it is. Boom. There we go. That way, when I get this one to exalted, I can move on. Yeah, because I need another about 10,000, so that's not that bad. Probably another 4 runs, maybe, and then I can move on past this one. And here we go. There we go. Now I can go down here and get rid of this stuff. There we go. There we go. And now we can move forward. Although I could probably just do this on the casual. I don't know. Yeah, let's keep going with it. Screw it. I'm that close to getting exalted with them. Might as well just bang it out today. That'll give me 2 reps that I've exalted in one day, which would be pretty cool. And we'll kill him. Kill that. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Moving on. Oh. Run, Forrest, run. There we go. Perfect. There we go. And now moving on. Oh, cool. And I got a new appearance. I got the cape. That's sweet. Alright. Yeah, I'm borrowing your dude there. And I'll sell all this stuff off for the most part. Might as well, right? Oh, you moved, asshole. And pop that up. Get rid of that. Getting rid of all this junk and making some gold. Sell that off, sell that off, sell that off. Those are keep. So, boom. And back on in. Ah, damn it, I didn't reset it. Hold on. And reset all instances. Sweet. Now back in. Now I can go in and grind out a little bit more. There we go. Come on, guys. Actually, maybe I might be able to even max out my my what is it? The scribes. Today. Totally useless for me to have it, but nice to have the reps done either way. There we go. Give me 1 sec. I'm not sure if you guys are even saying anything because I think my thing timed out here. Hold on. There we go. Boom. Perfect. Perfect. Love it. Perfect. I said, we're building a pretty good rep right now with all this, but I won't lie though, it does get kind of monotonous running the same thing over and over and over again. But yeah, still need a lot more rep. Gotta do a half more bar and then I'll have this one maxed out. Maybe I'll take a break and go over and do something else for a little bit. Give myself a break on it. This dungeon, you know, I'm really getting tired of seeing the same halls over and over and over again. Maybe I'll take a break. I'll go out, have a quick smoke break, and then when I come back, we'll do a Raven run, and we'll get on all my tunes and let them have some fun for a little bit. Maybe we can get dashes to drop. Very unlikely, but you never know. I actually gotta start working on my blue proto drake. I always forget about that. Or blue or something like that. It's blue drake or blue proto drake or something. But either way, it's still a dungeon in Wrath over in, is that Akkard? I think it's Akkard Peninsula. Or something like that. Been a minute. Alright, come on. There we go. Plus, I think I've ran this too many times. I might have to take a break. Depends. We'll see. Alright, so like I said, I'm doing chunk by chunk, but yeah, I'm gonna take a break. Alright, so guys, I'm gonna take a momentary break. I'm gonna go have a cigarette. I haven't had one in a hot minute. And then when I come back, I might pull my computer downstairs and we'll do some more runs. Try to take care of maybe 4 or 5 more runs through here, and I might be able to get it. Hold on. I gained about 3,500 rep just for that one. So if I could do theoretically 4 more runs, I should be done with it in here, which would be fantastic. Let me go back to org. I'm gonna sell off some of my goodies, and then, like I said, it'll probably be about a 10-15 minute break while I run over and have a smoke break. I'll make my son he's said he's hungry. I'll make him a sandwich real quick, and then we'll get back to the grind. I just have to do, like I said, a couple more runs through there, and I'll have the Shtar, whatever it is, rep done. I will have had done my Ogre and my Bilgewater. Then I would just need to build up my Dark Spear next. That's my next one on the list. And then I'll take a peek real quick and we'll check it one last time, make sure there's nothing I'm really missing on that note. And I've already done my Ashes run on this guy. Calm down. We're going to do the Ashes run in a minute on my other tunes, but I'd like to... Oh, sorry for the yawn, guys. I'd like to take care of a few extras first. And so I'm going to drop everything that's extra into the auction house real quick. And then if you didn't hear me earlier, I'm going to anything that comes back, I'm going to disenchant it. That's kind of what I do. Because most of the time, it just the stuff that's important or people really want, they're going to scoop up really quick. And then the things that aren't, they're just it's going to keep cycling through, and you're going to keep putting it up. And most of the time, you can get a couple of those items by the amount of runs that I do, at least. So I'm literally just going to drop them in the auction house. If they come back, then we're going to disenchant them from now on. Any items, except for high ticket items. Like if I got a mount that could be sold, or a like a battered hilt, perfect example. If that dropped and it came back, no, I'm not going to get rid of that. Of course, that's a higher grade item. Maybe somebody doesn't have the money or didn't have the necessity at that moment, but you keep putting it up there. It only costs a couple gold to throw it up there anyway. So there we go. All right, let me go into my guild bank real quick. We're gonna pull all that stuff that I had put in here out, organize everything. Oh yeah, I gotta throw my rings right here, and then lock boxes. I'm gonna have to make a few more keys to unlock them. There we go. There's that. Boom, boom. All right, cool. And I'm gonna take these out. All right. Let's see here. These are. Yeah. Yep. Gotta put that back in there. There's probably some on the first tab too, so I'll get rid of that in a second. There we go. All right. So, boom, 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 boom. We'll go out and sell all the junk off. Like I said, at least I'm making some gold off this. I've already made almost 2,000 gold by just running a few times. I'll probably have even more than 2,000 gold from the runs I just did once I sell off all my junk. And then I always keep, or at least I try, after all the runs, I try to keep as much gold in my bag from just raw gold from this. And then from there, I'll use that to put up items on the auction house. Like I said, anything that comes back, we're just going to disenchant it. Might as well get the dust, throw those on into a slot in my enchanting tab, let it collect. Enchanting supplies typically sell pretty quick. There's a lot of people who like to. Oh, my bags are full. Sorry about that. A lot of people like to have that those old recipes, so they're willing to. What? Oh shit! You're right. That's why people want the big boys so bad. That's awesome. Anyways, selling all my junk off real quick. All right, cool. No more junk items. Anyways, yeah, people are gonna want those old school enchanting supplies. Nobody likes going through trying to have to farm it up, because it's not like you just go pick some flowers and there you are enchanting. You got to get the items and you got to disenchant each one of them, which is time consuming. To me, I don't mind doing all that extra work, so I'll just sit there and let them all collect in my bank until I have a ton left over, and then surprise, I put them up in the auction house. I sell let's say 10,000 of or not 10,000, like 1,000 of each of the enchanting supplies. It sells really quick. People will scoop those up fast. Let's see here. Perfect. All right, now let me just make sure there's like no rings or any of that kind of stuff. Nope. All right, cool. I'm gonna sell off a couple items that I don't need, and then I'm gonna go to the auction house, put everything else. Anything that's left over is soul bound, so I don't even have to worry about that. But I know I'm gonna sell my consumables off, because who the hell's gonna buy all this crap? That stuff's way outdated, so not a lot of people need it. Alright, and then I'll sell these off. Sure, I'll get rid of these real quick. That's okay. Perfect. yeah, the rest of it I'll throw on the auction house. Anything that's left over, I'll sell it off again onto the vendor because it would have cleared out. That's another thing. If you're not, don't want to go through each one and you have this option, this will really save you some time. I'm gonna be sad when they take this away. You can't sell obviously your soulbound items to a auction house. And if you have a bag full and you really just don't want to pick through, but there's nothing in there that you're really worried about losing, or even if there is something, pick that out, throw it in your guild bank or your bank or whatever, and then do this because it will literally funnel out everything that's not soulbound, and then you just go sell the soulbound items because they're the only things left, and it'll just save you some time. Little tricks. And surprisingly, these items are actually selling pretty decently. I'm not really sure why. Maybe it's because the transmogs on them. Maybe some of them are really nice. I don't know. All I know is I was surprised how much I actually sold these items for. Like, right now, according to this, in the entire auction house, I have about 191,000 gold so far building. And we haven't even started to really, really farm this situation. You know what I mean? We are just barely grazing the surface of how much stuff I could farm. It does suck when it all comes back and you have to repost it or whatnot because that takes some time, but not worried about it at all, to be honest. Is this outland blacksmithing, outland tailoring? I can't do anything with tailoring on this guy, so boom. Alright, now I'm going to go throw my recipe I picked up because I always like to keep those recipes on deck. And then we're going to take a break, guys. If you can't join me later, I highly appreciate you coming and watching, guys. I really do. See, already selling another reef cloth. Always sells so quick. Anyways, I'm going to pause some money. Excuse me 1 second. 676 86 61. Boom. Very nice. All right, cool. Again, appreciate you guys coming and watching my stream. Like I said, I'll be back in the near future. Probably like 15, 20, maybe 30 minutes tops. I'm gonna do another stream for a little while, and then I do have to go to work tonight. So once everybody's, my household starts getting home, I'm gonna have to go back out to work. But till then, I'll see you guys back soon, and hopefully we can bang out some more of this rap. All right, peace. I totally fucked that up, by the way. You're probably still standing there looking like, why has he disappeared?